It's game day! I'll get this out of the way first. I am glad they moved the game to Monday. I was planning on going, and I know I'm not the only maniac who would have tried to find some justification to drive into the stadium in this weather. So I'm glad Kathy Hochul kind of put the smack down on that and just put the travel ban into effect and shut us all down. Maybe it's government overreach, but I think I kind of needed to be saved from myself here. Thanks, babysitter government. I have a very strong feeling that Hochul and Poloncarz were the ones who put their foot down about this. I really doubt that the NFL was going along with this willingly. I think until they said, bucket travel ban, I mean, I'm sure they were pushing back. They don't want to do a game in the middle of the day on Monday when they could do a game at 1 o'clock on Sunday. The NFL didn't even want to cancel the game when Damar Hamlin died on the field.
They've been given 5 minutes to quote unquote get ready to go back to playing. That's the word we get from the league and the word we get from down on the field, but nobody's moving.
They tried to deny it, but that was very much a we have investigated ourselves and found that we did nothing wrong sort of situation. I've reported on the military for years. I've seen what this looks like. When I'm not rambling about the Bills, I'm a journalist. I will say it's probably not a great look for Hochul to be the one who put in the travel ban that postponed the game, given that she's a huge Bills fan. Everyone sort of agreed that a snow game would help the Steelers because their run game is so strong and their pass game is pretty weak. So if our governor could avoid trash talking the Steelers during official business hours.
We think it's just better if you stay home and tune in on television. It'll be safer for all of us. It's gonna be a rough game for you anyhow.
That would be much appreciated. Because now we have trash-talking Steeler fans running around the city running their mouths, like this jagoff who's standing in Allentown talking about the snow last night, a day before the game, 12 miles north.
If this is the shit that turned an entire game to a new day, Buffalo might be the softest city of any state in the union.
This is how downtown looked this morning, by the way. And he, of course, waited until the band moved south again to go back and make another video.
I'm currently still in downtown Buffalo, and these are the conditions.
It's still gonna be a snow game tomorrow, just not as snowy, like regular snow that people can drive in. And it's gonna be even colder than it is today, so I will be bundled way up. The only waterproof clothing I have is from a very out of character elk hunt I went on this fall. So if you spot a 6-foot tall chick in all camo in the 6th row of the end zone on the tunnel side, that's me. My husband was supposed to be going with me, but since they changed the date, he can't now, so I'm going with a different friend. And I'm gonna be returning the terrible towel that I bought for him. Yes, my husband is a Steelers fan, a relatively passive one, but I have learned recently that AFC North resentment dies real hard. When he saw that I was rooting for the Ravens last week, he made the angriest face, and I've never seen him make that face before. And when he came in and saw the Browns score last night, he went like, just like reflexively without even realizing he was doing it. That was a really good back and forth game at the beginning, and then the Texans went bananas. I have some small fondness for the Texans. My grandmother is from Port Arthur, so I have this weird Texas solidarity that I can't really explain. And also I have a crush on D'Amico Ryans. So I'm glad that if we beat the Steelers tomorrow, we will be playing the Chiefs. The Texans have been playing really well, and the Chiefs kind of haven't. Also, the Chiefs are a known commodity to us where the Texans aren't. We know we can beat the Chiefs. We've beaten the Chiefs. And the idea of beating Mahomes in Buffalo is just mwah. But I could be wrong. There are certainly aspects of their gameplay that could beat us.
Is far and away the best defense that Patrick Mahomes has had, right? I mean, is it possible that they could ride the D? The defense? Okay.
Weirdly, I actually like the Chiefs. I like playing the Chiefs. I think they're honorable opponents. I find the members of the team likable, except when Mahomes is whining. And much like what I like about the Bills, they have fun together as a team. Taylor. I know that's not a popular opinion, but I want good things for these crazy kids. I don't want them to win though. Okay, last night I wanted them to win because fuck the Dolphins. I watched the episode of Hard Knocks about last week's game, and if you want to see the antithesis of what it looks like, how the Bills and the Chiefs have fun with each other, whew, that locker room was bleak. I seriously thought they were going to start throwing rotten tomatoes at Mike McDaniel when he was trying to give them motivational speeches.
So whoever we're playing this week, they'll command our attention.
They were just totally checked out, and you could see it last night. Only one who looked like he was kind of having a little bit of fun was Tyreek, and he was having fun with his old teammates, not his current ones.
Tua goes it sideline. Wow. Tyreek Hill out of bounds. Didn't have it. Incomplete. And the Chiefs will take over.
Or maybe they were having fun with him. And of course now Dolphins fans are in total meltdown. Trade Tua, fire McDaniel, take a breath. Which is easy for me to say right now, and I'm sure if the Bills lose tomorrow, we'll all be throwing McDermott to the wolves. I don't know, maybe not. Hopefully we don't have to find out. Anyway, I will be filming some at the game. I don't know how much. I don't know how feasible that really is. So there probably won't be a reaction video this week the same as other reaction videos, but I will bring you some footage of the game for sure. I have really good seats. I'm super excited. I haven't been to a freezing cold Bills game since around 1991. I'm not exactly sure what season that was. It was 91, 92, somewhere in there. So long ass time. Wish me luck and
go Bills.